Hello everyone. Today I want to share with you an amazing feature that we just released that allows you to control which resources are available to your users to build with. So for example, let's say as a use case, you want your users to not create like networking component like VPCs, subnets, the peering, and so on. You can restrict access to these specific resources. One another use case as well, and this is for teams that are mature on Terraform and using the modules, you can also restrict access to all the vanilla resources and just use the modules. This allows you really to enforce using the modules internally. So to showcase how it works, I have two accounts. The first one, I'm connected here on the first browser with my main account where I'm the owner of the organization here. And I created a test account that is a member. And I logged in to this member in a different browser. So as a member here with the default settings, I'm able to see all the cloud resources here in the left bar, and I can use them all. So now as the owner, I want to restrict what the members can use in terms of resources. So here in the left bar, you have now a section in the RBAC feature that allows you to restrict what the users can see. Let's say, for example, I have a data team that I want them to access only AI, analytics, ML, and the applications and so on. So I want to restrict access to, for example, network, compute, containers, database, Internet of Things, and to security, and authorize the others. So when I do this, I just here as a member refresh my screen, and now I will see only the sections that have been authorized by my owner. So here I see the storage, the tools, machine learning, analytics, and application with AI and so on, and I don't see anything else. So this is how you can restrict what the users can see and use or not. The other main use case as well, and as I said, this is for teams that are mature in Terraform and using the modules, you can actually restrict access to all the sections, the resources, and just keep the modules available. So here I will disable access to all other sections, and go ahead and disable everything and just keep the modules here, and I remove the last two ones. So now when the user as a member refreshes the screen, sees only the module section. So here I can see only the modules that are accessible through the catalog. And let's say I want to build with these modules. So I took some AWS ones, then I will pick some Azure, like here Cosmos DB, Resource Group, and a virtual machine. I can also choose some GCP resources like the load balancer. I can take the instance and the cloud NAT, for example. And now as a user, I can only see the modules in this section in the left bar. I can only build with the modules. This is a great way to enforce what the team can use or not. So here and again, how it works, I just drag and drop. Like for example, I want to add a Cosmos DB here. I just drag and drop it. I have the Terraform code generated. And for my module, I have in this configuration menu, all the parameters that comes from the module that I can use. And for example, I want to enable the firewall. I just put it true. And for any a specific field, I just fill it and that's it. So for example, here, I want to enable the backup as well. And when I close the menu, I have my Terraform code that is created for me. And I built only with what has been enabled for me as a user. This is a great way actually to control access to specific resources, and you have both control over the data and the resources. So here you can see I cannot access the resources, which means I cannot create new resources. But if I want to reference an existing one, like I want to reference an existing, for example, firewall, I can add here the firewall as a data block, you can see, and here in the name of the firewall, I reference the existing firewall. So this is a great way to separate the ability to not create the resources with the ability to access the existing one and use them as a read-only option. So this is a short demo to show you like the main two use cases for the RBAC. You have a lot of options and you can do a lot. And our goal is to build features that are close to the enterprise workload, and we are adding more and more features. And the RBAC is a great milestone that allows you now to control with fine-grained settings what the users are allowed to do and which cloud resources they are allowed to create or not. Thank you very much and have a nice one.